The oil lamp flickered against the mud walls of their little house, throwing shadows that swayed as if listening to every word. Her mother smoothed Lucy's hair, her voice warm but firm. "Lucy, when you go to the city, you must be obedient to your uncle. Always listen to him. He is a good man. Be respectful to your elders, like I taught you. Do whatever your uncle says. He is wise." Lucy nodded, not fully understanding the weight of those words. She only knew the city meant tall buildings, sparkling lights, and a chance at a better life. Her mother smiled, though her eyes bitterness. That night she folded this into a small box, her hands trembling slightly as if she was packing away a part of herself. Dawn. The growl of an engine rumbled outside. Lucy ran out, clutching her bag, a sleek black car gleaming in the rising sun. Her uncle, Peter, stepped out tall, broad-shouldered, dressed in a crisp shirt and polished shoes. His gold watch flashed as he opened the car door. "Ready?" he asked, his voice smooth. Double quotes, "Yes, Uncle," Lucy chirped, though her mother held her back for one last hug. "Please take care of my daughter," her mother said, her eyes misty. "Don't worry, sister," Peter replied with a smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. The car pulled away. Lucy pressed her face against the window, waving until her mother became nothing more than a fading silhouette at the edge of the road. The city unfolded like a dream. Glass towers pierced the sky. Cars zoomed past in endless streams, and billboards lit up daylight. Lucy gasped at every sight. "You'll get used to it," Peter said, glancing at her through the rearview mirror. "This is where real life happens." When the car rolled up to Peter's mansion, Lucy's breath caught. The gates were taller than the trees in her village, and the house itself stretched wide with gleaming windows, polished floors, and chandeliers that scattered light like jewels. Inside, servants moved quietly, bowing as they passed. Lucy felt small, as though she had stepped into a world she was not meant to enter. That night, she sat at a long dining table where bowls of steaming rice, fried chicken, and fruit juice in crystal glasses were placed before her. She ate hungrily, but Peter's eyes never left her. They lingered long, watching, studying. Peter's wife was often away on business, traveling from city to city. His two children, John and Mary, welcomed Lucy warmly. They played games in the garden, chased each other through the halls, and giggled late into the night. Yet soon, unease crept into Lucy's heart. At first, it was small things. Peter resting his hand on her shoulder a little too long, his eyes following her whenever she crossed the room. Compliments that made her skin crawl. "You're growing prettier every day." One afternoon, she found his study door locked, though he had told her never to touch it. Later that evening, he emerged with a strange smile, asking if she had peeked. Double quotes, "No, Uncle," Lucy whispered. "Good," he said, too softly. She began to dread being alone with him. The mansion, vast and glittering, seemed full of dark corners that swallowed her courage whole. One Saturday morning, Peter's voice rang through the hall. "Lucy," the sound of her name echoed, sharp and commanding. She walked slowly to his room. The curtains were drawn, the air heavy. A flickering screen cast pale light across his face. He caught a glimpse of images she didn't understand but knew instinctively were wrong. He switched the screen off quickly, his eyes narrowing. "A glass of water." Her legs moved before she could think. In the kitchen, she nearly dropped the glass, her hands trembling. When she returned, she found the door closed and locked behind her. Her breath quickened. Peter looked at her for a long moment, his smile tight. "Your mother told you to do whatever I say. She trusts me. You trust me too, don't you?" Lucy's chest rose and fell rapidly. Her mother's words echoed in her head, twisted into change. She couldn't escape from that dawn. Lucy's world darkened. She avoided being alone with Peter, yet he always found ways to corner her, offering gifts, promises of sweets, whispering that no one would believe her if she spoke out at night. She lay awake listening to the tick of the grandfather clock in the hallway, each sound like a hammer on her chest. Tears soaked her pillow. John, her cousin, noticed. Once, he knocked on her door. "Lucy, are you crying?" She forced a smile. "No, I'm fine." But her voice cracked, and John lingered at the door, frowning. 2 weeks later, her mother came to the city. The moment Lucy saw her, she ran into her arms for those few days. Peter kept his distance, hiding behind polite smiles and gestures at dinner. Her mother looked closely at her. "Lucy, are you happy here? Are they treating you well?" Lucy's lips parted. The truth burned at the back of her throat. But then she felt Peter's gaze, sharp as a knife across the table. "I'm fine," Mommy whispered. Her mother frowned, but let it go. When she left again, the house seemed to sink into shadow. It was evening when Lucy heard her name. Again, her stomach twisted. She froze in the hallway, clutching a rag she had been cleaning with. Slowly, her legs carried her to his door. "Plenty of snacks for you," Peter said, his smile spreading. "Come, let's play our usual game." Lucy shook her head, voice trembling. "Uncle, I don't like the game. It hurts." His expression hardened, then softened again with false sweetness. "Don't be silly. It's just between us." Her fist clenched at her side, and then a knock on the door. "Peter, it's me. Open up." His wife's voice rang clear, impatient. The handle rattled. Peter froze, rage flickering across his face. He turned to the door, unlocked it, and forced a smile. Lucy's heart soared with sudden hope. That night, Lucy lay awake. She realized she could not stay silent any longer. The next afternoon, while John was playing she sat beside him. Her voice shook as she whispered fragments enough for him to His eyes widened, his young face pale with shock. "Don't tell any," she begged, but John shook his head. "I have to." John went to his mother, who listened in silence. Within hours, Lucy's mother was on her way back to the city. When Lucy finally broke, clinging to her mother, she saw truth, her mother's face, grief and fury. "I should have seen it. I should have listened better," she whispered, holding Lucy tight. The days that followed blurred into chaos. Police arrived. The mansion, once so untouchable, filled with flashing lights, stern voices, and neighbors whispering. Peter's mask cracked at last. No smile could save him. Lucy stood beside her mother as her uncle was led away in handcuffs. She trembled, but this time not from fear. Her mother cupped her face.